Now, we get to season 4, and I swear, if Faye Lau is at the end of this season and we kill her and this is it, I'm going to be pissed.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
I'm going to be pissed because she deserves the same level that Keener got.
Yeah. That was a whole DLC, 10 levels, a whole fucking new map for Keener.
Right.
Faye Lau was right there at the jump, too. We need, they can't just throw New York in there. What do? You cannot kill her in a fucking manhunt.
Right. That leads to either a DLC or Division 3. But I don't think they have the money for it because everybody knows their biggest acquisition right now is Avatar. You cannot fail at that game. That movie means too much. You know what I mean? Like before Avengers, this was the #1 movie of all time. Before Avengers. Before Endgame.
I'd take it over Avengers. I love that goddamn.
I gotta give
I have to wear the glasses though. I have to do
the 3D version, right?
Yes, man. That was beyond the technology we were at. Like Crane, what's his name? James Cameron. That motherfucker, dude. And now he's hustling, making 3 more?
4 more? I think there's going to be 5 total or something like that.
Yeah, he's getting them all done at once. So they're going to be ready to pump. Dude.
Right. So like you just said, for you, it's still Avatar #1. He had the 2 biggest grossing movies of all time at #1 and #2 in Titanic. Yeah. I hated Titanic. Me and my wife laughed about it. She was like, your favorite movie's on. I'm like, fucking Titanic. I already know what she's talking about because I was like, this is the dumbest movie ever. 3.5 hours for this shit. Sink this boat, man. Let's go home. Like, why are we sitting in here watching these 2 fools run around? And people, I'm like, she obviously isn't dead. She's telling the story. Did y'all forget 2 hours earlier? She came to the boat. She's telling the story. She don't die.
Right.
Who cares about Jack? Like a lot of people.
Punk ass ain't even supposed to be going.
Oh my God. I saw that movie so many times in the movie theater too. My niece and nephew wanted to see it. Had to take
theater. Oh, damn.
Yeah, like I was in school at the time, so when I came home, the girl I was dating, we got to go see Titanic. Besides, when I went to see it, was just the first time when it came out, like, yo, this shit look crazy. I applaud him 1,000 times because he was very accurate and did a wonderful job with the design and look. Like, he really got into Titanic. I take my hat off. I couldn't have done better. But for the storyline for me, I'm looking around the theater like people gasping, like, are you serious? Like, I'm not that invested in these cats. Like, I know she makes it. And then the bitch ain't move over, man. Move over, man. It's cold in here. Everybody talks about that.
Hell yeah.
But Avatar, even though it stole, like so many people compared it to, what was it, Dances with Wolves and Pocahontas. It's like, this is the same story, but on a grander scale. And I'm with you. I loved Avatar. To this day, it is a phenomenal movie. I still give Endgame. I'm glad it took #1 because I thought that was epic. I've never seen anything like it. To have 20 movies add up to 1 and it all matched up, like that was phenomenal. But think about how big Avatar is, and you can't afford to fail. Imagine Avatar coming out with the scrutiny D2 does or had and still does. Company is done. So of course, all of those resources, this is our #1 priority.
Yeah.
Our second biggest seller is Rainbow Six.
Quarantine.
We got another Rainbow Six coming out. Move the better people. Because think about it in the states of the game of people you haven't seen. Was it Chris Gardner? Who I'm to this day just seeing that dude's face, knowing he lied about the ban thing when he was like, "Oh no, we didn't ban everybody. It was, and our algorithm was 100%." Dude, I know people that did it and didn't get banned. What are you talking about? You lying? So I stopped watching it at that point. Like, you guys lied too much. But you don't see him anymore. Now, either he's not with the company or he's not in that department. So that's telling you who's working on Division 2. Now, I get it. People love the game. I love the game. And people are very optimistic. Like, this is what happened to D1 before they announced D2. The difference is there was no COVID from D1 to D2. They were already working on D2. Yeah. They didn't have Avatar at the time. They were already working on D2 while D1 was out because D1 was successful. D1 sold twice as many copies as D2.
Jeez.
So that tells you something. I think D1 sold 20 to 30 million, and D2 sold 10 to 15 million. It's still good money, $6 a pop. That's still 600 million. But your first game got you close to $1 billion. And then here's this, and people weren't thrilled with it. People logged in and turned around and sold it. Like, nah, this ain't, I played with a guy in D1. We did some encouragement. I'm like, I'm trying to level up. He was like, I played D1 when PvP, it was garbage. I deleted D2 and all I play is D1. And people are still having fun with D1. I'm starting to see those videos pop up like the good old days. D1 still in there doing it. I'm like, wow. My some of my clanmates have been posting picture in our little chat like D1, and they got something to drop, and like everybody's moving back to it because it was a better product. D2, there's absolutely nothing to do. Nothing. I haven't logged into D2 at all today. I didn't even look at the map to see what it was. There's no piece, and there's a piece here or there like that I would, I can get that piece, make this build. Like right now, I got a Douglas and Harding chest piece. It's God rolled with Obliterate on it. I don't have a pistol. It's not on a pistol build. So I'm like, well, my secondary is the good times. So if I get a Petrov piece, it's just going to make my good times better. And if I can find it maxed out with Obliterate on it, cool. That's even better. But logging in and going to play that mission until I actually get the piece and get the stats and get the rolls, I don't have the energy to do it. So the big hype comes to, we're going to unlock it. For the PlayStation 5, it's going to be 4K 60 frames per second. That's with 12.1. And I'm watching YouTube blow up like, what?
I don't give a fuck if better graphics.
Yeah, who cares? There's no new content. So you get better. And then one guy in the comment section was like, okay, to do what?
Exactly.
Play the same missions that you've been playing, and by February? So the release, Cyberpunk comes out tomorrow. I mean, we talked about this in the first chat we had, where they hold back their releases until the competition shows up. What else comes out tomorrow? Cyberpunk. What do? Hey, here's to you 12. What else is coming out around February 2nd?
Outriders.
Here's 12.1.
Fucking drops. Big. Well, Outriders ain't out there yet. It's going to be. I'm telling you, it's a sleeper.
They're watching that. So if you don't hear anything about a D3 by February, March, it's not coming. No time soon, at least. It's just not. So I'm looking at February, March because, okay, let's say we do kill Fei Lao at the end of season 4. Then what? And the
game's dead to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's dead right now. It's hard to get in there. Outside of somebody hitting me up like, yo, you want to raid? Yeah, I'll hop in a raid. I'm playing other games. I was playing Star Wars this morning, Battlefront, playing a campaign. I got other games, and I'm like, even if they're old, I haven't played it in a while. Yeah, like I downloaded Breakpoint because it was in PlayStation Plus, and it said full game, but the title says trial. So I'm like, is it the full game or is it trial? But it was 80 gigs when I downloaded it. So I might go to that where I'm like, okay, cool. Let's play something else. Let's do something else.
Yeah.
Where it's just, I'm not motivated to go in there. I know guys like right now, all they're doing is playing Conflict. That's it.
Yeah.
Like
people, we would get ready when we knew a title update coming, new shit coming. People were anticipating and grinding out and fucking getting their gear ready so they can have a jump on getting that fucking next build. They just want to get out. You come out with a new fucking offensive skill build. It's like, I wrecked shop already. And what the fuck?
Right. And that's the other point. What tomorrow are you really looking forward to? Optimization station? That's about it.
Trying to Scorpio and PvE on the raids to try to get the bosses down quicker, and the pulse. I want to see a good Achilles pulse and see how you can melt.
None of your builds, like you're not looking forward to any of that gear. Like, let me go out and get this new gear. Mm-hmm. So the most you'll do, and it's not going to bring a lot of people back, but people will jump back in to do the top track to get to level 100. So they'll do everything where you get tons of XP. They'll start hitting those resource convoys, hitting those control points, and they'll hit all of that until they hurry up and get to 100 because 9 times. Okay, so we know for a fact you get the holster and you'll get the shotgun in the season track. You'll probably get the shotgun first, and then you'll get the holster at 90, like level 90.
45 and 90.
Where they know, oh, the gun's going to be the hot ticket. We'll put that at level 90, and you get the holster at like 50, 55. Like, we see the program for it. So you'll hurry up and get
they've done it every season.
Right. And now you're adding more gear. Okay, you gave us more backpack space, but no stash space. So we can make more builds and keep it in our backpack. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But what builds? Because all I'm going to do, all right, so even if I do go grab all this stuff, all I'm going to do is replace the skill build I already have. I'm not going to create 3 or 4 different skill builds in one person's backpack to do the same thing. Like, that doesn't make any sense. And then, boom, no new content. What are you doing? For the third update, forcing everybody back into the summit. Oh, to get this gun, you got to do these 5 objectives in the summit. To get this, you got to do 30 hours in the summit. They're trying to justify this game mode that flopped. It absolutely failed.
You know, it's hilarious. They fucking flopped on the underground in TD1. They had to revamp that bitch because it was so bad.
Yeah.
They just don't.
Now, Last Stand.
I like
it. With that.
Mm-hmm.
You would have came out with that mode. You know how many people would have came back to this game? Because that's PvP. That's something new for PvP. But you were like, nah, we gave you conflict and you got the Dark Zone. That's enough PvP. All you're getting for this is, okay, we'll try to balance it out. We'll nerf this, bring this up. Okay, that's the new meta in there. Nerf it, bring it up. Because it's not just that people are complaining about it and you nerf it. You nerf it because you want people to go find new stuff. It keeps them in there farming. Like, oh, I got to put this new meta together. I got to do this new thing that everybody in the DZ is running so I can survive and live.
Right.
So the formula is now dying out because it's been 2 years of the same. Yep. So I can't get hyped over 4K 60 frames per second.
That don't fucking try me.
Cyberpunk in 4K 60 frames per second, or Outriders in 4K 60. That sounds a lot better to me instead of this game I've already been playing for 2 years.
It doesn't give us anything new.
Yeah, nothing. I hate the summit. I hate it. I think I got a level 90 checkpoint that I've had since the last update. I think I went in there one time. I forgot I was looking for something Fenris because it still shows the Fenris icon on there. Went in there one time, did level 90. Didn't kill everybody, went back to the lobby, and haven't been back in there. I was getting invites. Come on, Summit. I got level 100 checkpoint. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing in Summit that entices me. I've already played certain missions until the exotic drop. So getting it the cheap way where it's just an exotic cache doesn't mean anything to me anymore. Like, I don't jump up and I got to do my weekly legendary. I got to do this to get this legendary.
Yeah.
I think I was watching you play one time, and I swear you had 8 to 18 exotic caches just sitting there. Like, I ain't even open them. I was like, man, I can get all them exotic caches because you're helping people. Like, I'm helping him do this, doing this weekly, and you get rewarded that exotic cache, but you don't need an exotic. So, just in case somebody joins, hey, what are you looking for? I got 18 to open.
Yeah.
Something out of here has got to drop that you want. Then on top of it, you keep killing us off chopping us off at the legs. So this new stuff is going to come out. It's going to be powerful. It'll be powerful for 3-4 weeks. Then you'll nerf it. Not even 3-4 weeks. You'll give us power for the first week. And then the next update to update the season track, it nerfs. Remember, at one point they fixed the gear. And it was dropping beautiful again. Like, they finally fixed the gear. It's looking great. Look at these rolls. Then we got an update the following week for seasons. Like, okay, because every week they got an update to, enable something, to enable the next polarity or shoot them in the head in the cloud and all, whatever that
that one.
But every time they do it, it reverts us back. That's why people aren't playing your game anymore, is because they're not being rewarded for their time.
Dude, the last day of the game, I believe it was, when one of them mentioned, I think it was the middle guy, Trick Little Kids. That guy mentioned how they couldn't fix something in time. So there's going to be something. He gave us a heads up that they're going to be working on it tomorrow to try to fix that glitch that they didn't have time to fucking fix. It's like, Dude, this is why we bitch about leadership, like big games like this, where they have to have this set time to get it out. He openly fucking just admitted to us, yo, there's something we haven't got fixed yet. We're gonna be working on it today on Tuesday, December 10th. It's like, damn, man, just you and Cyberpunk.
Y'all gotta deal with it. Good luck. Yep. Don't worry about it. We're working on it. That's what we always get. I say, besides it being endgame, that's why the optimization station is here, because they cannot fix the loop. They gave us the graphs, and I mentioned this guy before, 21 Kiloton, but he talked about this. He was like, there are people in executive positions where they come in with this graph and they give you all these explanations on the graph, and they're not doing their job on the back end. And right after he said that, what did we start getting? Graphs. Oh, this is why the loot is bad, and they had some DNA swiggle with a little bit of red right here. Like, we want to open this up a little bit so the loot drops better. Like, come on, man. Y'all giving us graphs now? Like, y'all killing us, and the loot is trash. That's why I haven't had the motivation to go in there. Like, man, I don't feel like playing Lincoln Memorial 10, 15, 20 times just to try to get one chess piece.
Open world is don't even waste your time with heroic. Just, unfortunately, if you want your best shot, you go to Summit.
Right. Yeah.
So it kills the manhunt and all this other shit because people are like, man, I want to get this shit over with. Put it on normal. Let's go.
Yeah, and fly right through. Because what else am I being rewarded?
Or if you do, you just like pick it up as loot. I mean, pick it up as trash, sell that bitch off. And then when it drops tomorrow, it's more of that to get the fucking optimization fucking materials. It's like, oh man.
This whole year has forced us to play everything we played last year.
Mm-hmm.
They got a whole nother year out of us doing the same thing. And this last season is, go play this whole section. Go clear 4 control points over here, do a bounty over there, do the mission over there. Go to this section, same thing. This section, same thing. Okay, see you in 2 weeks. Okay, now go to this spot, dude. 4 control points, do a bounty, do the mission. Same thing. Their big, I would say their biggest mistake is, one, you got White Tusk tied to legendary. That's boring. Nobody wants that. You have to release that and open it up. Every mission at this point in the game should have a legendary setting.
Yep.
People should be able to also do it solo. They should be able to, because that was another big thing too that killed the game, was that you kept snatching things away from solo players.
Mm-hmm.
And I got friends, you got friends, we got Discords, we joined, we play with a bunch of people. Most of the people I met from doing raids and stuff like that. Like, oh, you raid, come on, let's go. Oh, you can raid. Yeah, I'm gonna add you as a list. Whenever you raid, just add me. And I'm telling you, man, when that first raid or the second raid came out and people started seeing I was having completions, I couldn't stop getting invites. But before that, I couldn't find anybody playing it. Like, yo, who's raiding? Who's raiding? I'm jumping in parties. What raid y'all doing? We doing dark hours. We've done dark hours. I don't need anything out here, man. Yo, hit me up when you're doing Iron Horse. And then it got to the point where I ran into you guys. We were doing Iron Horse. And that's the funnest part to me, because it's me hanging out with people. But
that's the last thing, man. That's the last thing they got us is we got our people. And because unfortunately, the next game, some people are like, yeah, I'd rather do this one. So like, we're holding on to our little bonds because we know that fucking end is right around the corner.
Yeah, because I couldn't tell you who I played Division 1 with. I don't know where they are on my friends list. You know what I mean? Like I said, when D2 came out, I was down to like 2 people because I wasn't playing anymore. Same thing with D2, where it's been so many people have just disappeared from the face of the earth. I still have them on my friends list, but I couldn't tell you the last time I played with them or what they're doing, or when I do see them, they're in Destiny or in Avengers or just playing any other type of game other than this.
Any game. Like they're going back into time playing different games, man.
I'm telling you, the last couple of raids, when they're like, you got anybody, I've had maybe a total of 15 active people at the time playing the game, and they were usually in DZ, Conflict, Manhunt, where it wasn't, I'll raid with you. You know what I mean? Like, And then you also have to include that they opened some things up. People went back to work, so they don't have the time that they used to have on the game.
But they didn't capitalize in that that they had almost a year.
Yeah,
something special, get everybody back, and now the people going back to work like, yeah, I'm good with TD2. Yeah.
Like it's at the point now.
On
what
to the
new
next.
stuff are you gonna add where people are like,
we have no vision of what their vision is?
Yeah, I'm coming back. That's what I'm saying. People wanted survival. You didn't give it to them. They went back to D1.
Yeah.
I got my
Where's
survival.
Where's that roadmap? They did it for the release. Where's that goddamn? I want to know your next goddamn 6 months. Where's this?
Right. What are we going to see in the next year? Because after 4, we got up to 12.1. But what is 12.1 really doing other than, okay, yeah, you can now play it on PlayStation 5? And here's the other question. You're unlocking this. Not everybody's going to have a PlayStation 5. Do I have to now buy a different version of Division 2? Because now,
I think they covered that. I think they said
they're opening it up for the PlayStation 5. But if you go look right now, I can go buy Spider-Man Miles Morales for the PlayStation 4. Mm-hmm. If I have a PlayStation 5, I have to pick which version I'm buying, either PS4 or PS5. Like, so when you have a PS5, you can see both versions, and some people have picked the wrong version. Like, oh no, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah.
But so, when they get the PlayStations and they accidentally buy it, they've been blowing Sony up like, yo, I didn't mean to buy this. So I got a PlayStation 5. PlayStation 5, or they got to, all right, do you want to, how do we do it? We refund your money. You got to delete that, buy the proper one, then download it. Like, so you get options. How does it work that you're in 4K 60 frames per second and I'm not?
Right.
You know what I mean? We go to PvP. How does that work? How do I play with the people I'm playing with? Now, it might be something simple, but you're talking about coding because you're about to open it up. You're about to, all right, we're going to take this limitation off. So this person gets the full stack. Why I didn't get a PlayStation 5 yet. Bots keep beating me out. Yep. And it's not, you're saying it's just an update. We'll see. You know what I mean? We'll have to see. It's real interesting on how they're going to do it.
I want a fucking roadmap, man, because, God, I want to keep playing. That's the thing, man. They got us wanting, like, just give us something, dude. We're ready.
Right. Yep. I agree. We want to play your game.
Yeah,
please.
Dude,
help us.
Help us. Help your ass. Get a job for TD3 to come.
Yeah, we want to play. But, there's been rumors TD3 is going to be in London, and that's really all you heard about it. But like I said, financially, I don't think it's going to happen. I seriously think, I don't think Nightmare was delayed. They didn't say, we have to delay it. We're going to push it to 12.1. They straight up said it's canceled. Downgraded
to Parliament.
Yeah, like
that was the biggest fucking
canceled. Not we're gonna delay it and hold it back a little bit and keep working on it.
I think you got something with this financials, and they're y'all not getting that out. We're gonna
that money can go elsewhere. It's COVID right now. We need that money.
Yeah,
we need that. We need that to go to this. We need it for just internal to pay. Nah. Yeah. You guys didn't make it. You didn't make it in time. So,
and the thing with TD1, they had us wanting more. With TD2, we're like, oh fuck yeah, let's get this shit on. With 1.7, it's like all of a sudden, they had that 1.3 to 1.7 or 1.4 to 1.7.
Yeah,
it's like totally unbalanced. It's like, man, fuck this game. But when they fixed it, and then they kept it going until TD2 comes out, and we don't have that for TD3. Right now, if they announce, oh shit, they're not gonna make a Tom Clancy's TD3, I'll be like, oh well.
Right. Like I don't have a complaint on D2. Like I feel like I wasted my money because I definitely got more than my money.
Fuck yeah.
More than, you know what I mean? I got plenty. They did what they were supposed to do, but it's still continuing to play the game. It's hard to do it. And this next update does not motivate me to be like, let me play it. Like it does not motivate me at all. Like, let me run. They fixed something.
Hey, by the way, quick reminder, don't forget to go get your level 40 Slayer tomorrow.
Oh yeah, the snowball machine.
You should go to find the hoarder there.
Oh my goodness. And we still don't know how we get the mask. Like but somebody
I
think
speculated one.
I think you said something on. So wait a minute, we can wear the mask, but we can't wear the hat at the same time. So you can't wear the Santa hat.
No, if you notice on the mask,
it's got a little painted hat.
So
but you can't wear the Santa hat with this mask. So I'm like, I'm guessing it might be in one of the season tracks where they just might give it to you, or it might just drop it as a snowball thing. I held that snowball thing for a minute. It was like, why am I holding this thing? Delete. The thing didn't do nothing but make people dizzy.
Yep.
I
heard it was
real bullets.
somewhat useful in DZ though.
If somebody got dizzy.
You have a stagger and the team melt them. So
that makes sense though, because you do get staggered, you get disoriented from it. But I mean, that thing, man, in the real regular world, I was getting lit up like, man,
dude. The fucking snowball speed just pissed me off. It's like shoots out at an arc. It's like, what the fuck? Is this a bow and arrow? What?
Like it was. I mean, I got it. It was a fun little joke, but I'm not.
But the devs, when they spoke about it, they spoke of like such a cool thing to go. It's like, I have fun doing it, man. You just go shoot it. It's like, bitch, this got tired before I could run. When I picked it up, before I can get to the next control point, like,
and we were and right along with what you're saying, they hyped it up so much that the word starts spreading. Yo, how you get it? Where do you go? Oh, look, just landed from the Lincoln Memorial. A guy come running, you can get it. He'll drop it every time. Man, I had so many of the things. I was like, then I shot some reds with it. Just oh, he's dizzy. That does nothing. Like by the time I switched to my other gun to actually put him down, the guy was done being dizzy and shooting.
It's like you need to have a status. Well, conveniently, you gotta have a status to use that bitch.
Like it's hilarious, man. But I mean, I started thinking about that along the lines of what you said. Of we have these bonds with these people playing this game, but without this game, those bonds are starting to shrink. Because what game do you move to as 8 people? 9 people, what is it, 50 people in a clan? What game do you move to together to kind of stick around each other? Other than
you just mentioned that Destiny is almost that, because you can have a clan with like pages. I was in a clan for a couple of weeks. They had like 15 pages, and each page is 10 people. Some shit like that. And their raids are 6 people. So you can somewhat. It's not like every other game with 4. It's like,
that's crazy.
That's the one thing.
Yeah.
That it's like, fuck, I wish I had that still.
Yeah. Because I see real life starting to really enter in it. With a lot of people we play with, I'm starting to see that, this person's back at work. Yeah, I haven't played with them in a couple of weeks. You know what I mean? Stores are opening back up. People need real life takes over. I always tell people that all the time. Like, man, I can't make it, man. Look, dude, don't worry. Real life takes over on any game. Don't worry about it. We'll fill your spot, or we'll get you in next time. And don't worry about it.
I hate when they apologize too.
No, you can't make it. It's cool. Sometimes I can't make it.
It should be gamer code, man.
Like right now, I got twins and a wife and mother and sister. I'm Christmas shopping. I'm putting stuff together. We're wrapping. You should see under our tree, man. My kids are spoiled, man. Them kids I got an $1,800 swing set sitting in our backyard right now, waiting to be. I think the guy comes tomorrow to build it. Like, this is crazy. My kids are super spoiled, but I can't take them to a park. So this is something that needs to happen where they can climb and go down slides where it puts you in this situation. But that's the real life type of stuff I'm dealing with, where I'm like, I gotta buy this. I gotta get this. Babe, can you find it? Have you found it? No. They're gonna be okay. Ooh, I found something like it. Like, that's what our time consists of. And then it's time with them. And then it's time for us as adults, where the kids are away. Right. And then by the time all that's done, I had to work in the next morning. That's why I haven't been raiding as much, because I'm like, we're done probably hanging around like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. Most raids might take 2-3 hours. Some of them were taking even longer than that because we were learning it in the beginning and hunting for the RAV. So I'm getting off the game 3-4 o'clock in the morning, having to get up in 2-3 hours to work all day the next day. Then
but you're still looking forward to getting back on again.
Right. Like, I'm like, I can't wait for the night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I started feeling like I was getting sick because I wasn't getting the proper sleep. Like,
I bet.
I'm picking up a cold.
Yeah. Immune system breaking down.
Yeah, because it's not like I was getting off and I can close my eyes for a few hours. I was getting off playing with 2-3-year-olds, wearing me out, feeding them, bathing them. Okay, the missus, you let me stay up at this time of night where I'm not hanging out with you or in the bed with you because I'm up playing this game. Let me make sure you get your time. Cool, you got your time. Well, you going to bed? I'm getting on the game. And doing that for like 2-3 weeks, I was like, I feel exhausted. But then I got into a rhythm now where I'm like, I bet let's go to bed because I have to perform at work. I have to be here I have to give these kids my full attention. Like they need it. They're 3. It's a lot of things they can't do for themselves yet.
Right.
So I'm lucky enough that I am still working from home where I can play the game, but I see the thinness. I see it like, wow, this person hasn't been on in a very long time. Or I go through my friends list now and it's telling me under their name, this person's playing this person's playing this person's playing that. And even in the Discord, I look at it, you were like, yo, we put a raid together and it's better luck next time, fellas. We ain't even get enough people for the raid. We got a sign-up sheet. So I'm like, that tells you either people got what they're looking for, and just like that's why I laughed when we got I think you were in that raid where we got Lucky and Danzo there. Yeah, and I said in the background like,
so convenient they both got it.
Both got it, and I was like, and they were never seen or heard from again because that's been the trend of I got it, I'm out, I'm out the door. Well, understand for us, we've been clearing this raid since it came out. We have 100, 150. Some people might be close to 200 clears. So you get what you want, you bounce out. We're sticking around. We have this many clears because we're helping other people get what we have. We don't want to sit here and keep playing the same mission just because it's your first time. Dude, we've been in here for 130 other times clearing. That's not even counting the 100 times I played before where we didn't clear, or the little times where we get the boss 3, like, all right, we wiped 4 times, it's not going to work out. We'll reconvene. So Lord knows how many times we've actually played that mission. Yeah. So for you to come in and get your gun and just bounce out, that's the most disrespectful thing in the world to me. Like, yo, come on, man. We're putting in this time to help you. Put the time in to help the person behind you. And I keep waiting for that. I keep looking at that Discord. Like, I just want to see them put something together without Iggy.
Maybe the Discord shouldn't be called gift givers because it could give off like, yo, they here to just give me shit. All right. Right. But instead of like a pay it forward kind of message, yo, we help you out. You help us help another person out.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
have the community something.
Yeah, it's got because I mean, I'm not you, and I see the pressure. I'm like, they do Iggy wrong. It's like if Iggy doesn't put it together, Iggy doesn't put it in motion, it does not happen. And that's the most unfair thing to ever happen. Like, and I mean, you're in every single channel. Every single one. Iggy, where we at? We got an event going? They don't say, hey, who's putting the raid together? Or, hey, guys, I'm putting the raid together. Sign up. Iggy, what's going on?
But to be fair, I was thought to believe that anybody could make the thing, but people have tried and they're saying they can't. It's like restricted because the roles. But so I'm going to look into that bot, Apollo, and try to make it where people could, but I don't see it happening much longer.
Because even with the sign-up sheet, there's still Iggy. What's up to raid tonight? Like, look, I'll put the sign-up sheet up, but I'm not playing tonight. Like, it's seriously for the couple weeks you took off, like I'm burned. I'm making videos. I'm doing a PTS, and I'm playing the full game.
PTS part.
Like, that's too much. Like, I got to take a break. Raids were falling apart. Like, yo, he ain't playing? Like, I see it. Like, yo, I got to give that man a break, man. I got to let him just put together, yo, I'm putting the raid up, man. Give me a thumbs up under my name if you want to play. All right, cool. Put start it now, or what time do you guys want to start? Whatever. Those Discords are meant for people to meet each other. It's a networking place. You don't need the top dogs here, the admins here to get you there. Do it yourself. Go through. Play the raid like how we had to play it. Like, look, a good week to 2 weeks, we were stuck on boss 2.
Mm-hmm.
We got to boss 2 quick when the first raid came out, and we were like we melted Gray. Like Gray got melted. We were like, "This is it? Oh, we gonna fly through this? What the hell? This is nothing." And we went, and we were like, "Hold up! Did anybody get a key?" Nah, we didn't get the key. Well, where's the key at? I don't know, and we wanted it that way. We wanted that experience of where is everything. So we started all over, melted Gray again, figured out how to get the key, but didn't know you had to be inside to throw the grenade.
Right.
So we're like, there's the key. What do? We put this in the gate, open and close. Wipe again. Killed Gray. Got the key. All right, now we're on boss 2. Froze for a couple of weeks right there.
Yeah.
We beat boss Gray first day like 3 times, but getting past boss 2 because we just couldn't figure it out. Mm-hmm. Like, do we all shoot a red box at the same time? Like, how? It was a puzzle, and that was fun to me. Like, we had to figure it out. But nowadays, these guys just don't want it. Oh, give me the red.
But the top dogs, they got fucking fed the goddamn playbook.
Like, right. They knew what to do. They knew. But I like the struggle. And matter of fact, Killer Rage blew up on one guy because one guy was like, "Look, we gotta do the water at this time." And Killer was like, "Yo, how the fuck you know how to do that, man? They know us been here before. We told you we don't want to go through." And I agree with Killer Rage. I just did the way he did it was like, all right, man, you just cussed the dude out and bailed out. But I got it where it's like, look, we specifically said we want to learn every step of this raid without it being ruined. We don't want any spoilers.
If you want to know, just all right, go find a crew that want to get it done. Let's go get it. We know how to do it. Go instead of the organic raw fucking. Let's 2 weeks. Let's get it.
Right. Like we learned that, a purple and a heavy comes out. Boom, sweet dreams. Like all of that had to be figured out.
Yeah, the
when we're explaining the raid to you, we learned it. We didn't get the document. We didn't read this somewhere. We've gone through trials and tribulations. And after boss 2, and it wasn't so much boss 2, it was just like you said, the mechanics of boss 2. Like, man, shoot this red thing, you gotta be here. Rockets, that's a wipe. Oh man, you gotta do it's a ton of things that you need to do on boss 2. Right. It's tons of stuff you gotta do. But
that is where you get that fucking bondage with that crew. Like, man, we did that struggle.
Right. We earned it together. This is right. We cool like that because we went through that together. Now everybody just wants to be handed. Yo, y'all said y'all was giving away the rad. What's up? Y'all ain't got it where I can just hop in? No, motherfucker, shoot somebody. It's
not scaled down just because it knows there's a guy not in there who hasn't done it.
Right, man, you gotta earn it, man. Look, you gotta get keys. Like we're here to help you, but you gotta get all that. And I mean, once they get it, once they got those Eagle Bears, I don't see the raids kicking off like they used to.
Oh hell no! We got so many EBs like early, man. Like nobody gives a shit about the EB anymore.
Right, like man, and it's a sprinkle few who want to RAV, just a sprinkle few, and then they get it. I mean, there's some dudes I played with in your raid I haven't seen since. I don't know where they at. I haven't even seen them logged in. They got it. They felt like the collection was complete.
I ain't gonna
say some gun they were never gonna get before. Now they got it. All right, let's go. Now we can play. So, I mean, with that, it's hard to say what that next one is going to be. You can do Call of Duty and play that way, but you're a tight-knit group to admit, all right, let's go do something else. Without it, I mean, my list has been getting smaller and smaller and smaller of just people that are online and that are playing. It used to be 200. Now it's down to like some days I get in, it's only 44, 45. Yeah. And like actual, like, all right, the very first dude I see on my friends list is playing Call of Duty Black Ops. Second guy, Genshin Impact. Now the third guy and the fourth guy are actually playing Division. But now we got NBA. And then the rest, one dude's playing Red Redemption. Rest last online 9 days ago. Last online 18 hours. Last online 16 days ago. Like, my list is extremely thin.
And they're all
actually doing something
with the Division 2, right? You met
Yeah, like they've played it. They've been there, they've done it. And I get it. I mean,
Yeah,
that's why
you
I'm
can't blame the player base. You can't.
Right.
It's just nothing here,
Right.
man.
You gave us nothing, and you continue down that path thinking that Seasons was giving us something. Seasons isn't giving us anything. You're making us play the same thing we're complaining about right now. Yo, we've done these missions. We know them backwards and forwards.
Yeah.
Division 1, I didn't hear these complaints on content because every time you turn around.
Yeah, they put out a new, not only new shit. All right, hold up. They did a lot of different fucking game modes.
Right.
Two, they did these big new extravagant missions with the DARPAs and the zoos and the fucking amusement park. Something else is up there. The cabin. What's that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. White.
All that shit.
Yeah.
Was just missions. They're just missions. What the? You just make them long missions. It's like, dude.
Yeah,
what?
that's not the answer. And look, it's like I said, it was little things looking at D1 that you could have really added in D2,
man,
where it was right there for you. You already had the formula, and that's what everybody was excited about D2 about. When you were like, we learned from D1, so we're thinking D2 is going to pick up from 1.8. We're going to pick up right here. Let's go. And once you really got to level 30 and got around that map and was like, all right, what next? Yo, there's nothing in this game to do. Here's another part where you missed the boat. Make all of these things have legendary. If not, at least the strongholds. How does Manning Zoo not have legendary? How does Camp White Oak? How does DARPA and all these not have legendary levels yet? Like, that's a whole new
mission,
thing,
man.
Yeah, like
crazy ass mission.
Goodness. Other than just do this control point. This is it. Control point. That's it. That's all it really is to do. Then you get the little things running around the map. Oh yeah, resource convoy. The encounters and stuff I felt were better, where you felt like you're building the White House back up, or you're building your base of operations back up.
You kind of chose your
right. Like I think you get experience points from doing a resource convoy. That's it. Yeah. Get some XP. Come on, man. Give me something. Give me a reward for it. And we're just not getting it. And then that leads us to the question, what's next? Not just in this game, but every game that we're about to see. What next? What do we do now? And that's a big question. That's a really big question. I can't answer it for anybody because I'm asking the same question.
Exactly.
And that's it.
Yep. And on that note, I think we fucking crushed it on all the topics.
Yeah, we'll give 3 hours, 40 minutes.
I don't know. It's I think around 3. I don't know.
Yeah, we've been talking for, like I said, and we could keep talking because when you start incorporating
we didn't even cover our
dead. I was like, you can even incorporate we're saying the game's dead just from the content, but PlayStation 5 is going to kill your remaining audience because now it's a whole new field. And now it's new games. Like
it's dead. All right, dude, we're putting all this math together and we're just not saying what the answer is.
Yeah, and you want to see YouTube contenters, and I get it because they make money off of this content. The hardest part for YouTube, the content creators, is if you didn't spread out in the game, like you didn't spread out with different games as you went along, all you covered was Division. That's your bread and butter. So you don't want Division to die because that's your paycheck.
Yeah.
Your kids, your wife, your family are dependent on that money from YouTube. Yeah, whatever the extra money may be. If it was a good month, it was mortgage that month. If it was so-so, it was still groceries. It was still filling up the tanks. It was something. And without Division 2 and you not branching out saying, hey, let's make sure I'm more of a content creator toward games and not just pigeonholing yourself and putting yourself in a corner with this one game.
And you're depending on one developing team, one publisher.
Yeah.
You are watching Stay of the Game like, motherfuckers, y'all better be. Come on, man. Give me something. What do I got to look forward to? I could start thinking of my videos.
Right.
Oh, Operation Nightmare downgrade to an apparel event.
Fuck. Right.
All right, I can make one video to bitch it about, but there's no content I can.
Right.
Oh fuck! There goes potential 3, 4, a series of videos.
Yeah.
It's an apparel event.
Right.
I can't make a video about apparel event.
Right. Like you said, a series of videos on, ooh, I learned how to do this and this content. I mean, I'm starting to see content creators recycle their information. Like I'm starting to see them how to unlock all exotics, even though you've already done 4 to 5 videos like this before.
Yeah.
You're recycling back to it because the $3 players or the new players, how do you get this? So that is still your audience, but it's a very small audience. Like the views on some videos used to be 2, 3, 4,000. Now they're getting down to like only 970.
I'm hurting, dude.
Right. Like only 900 people watch this. Only 600 people watch this. Only 200 people watch this. Like it's getting thinner and thinner. And I'm like, you go as far as this game goes with that. Like you got to talk about other stuff. You have to show other things. You almost have to master every game, at least in a genre.
No, exactly.
You know what I mean?
I like to stick to third person shooter. That's my bread and butter. I just love that shit.
Right. And so you could do Ghost Recon, you can do Destiny videos, and you'll be okay. But the guys like, and they're so optimistic, like, oh yeah, this game is gonna be perfect. This game, oh yeah, they're gonna come back.
They're hurting themselves.
And people keep telling, yo, the game is dead, dude. The game's not dead. You have to keep making videos to defend the game not being dead means the game is dead. I don't know how many videos I've watched. And like I said, I enjoy Gamey Daddy's videos. I think he's very, very intuitive into what he's looking at. But sometimes he's way too optimistic. Epislayer is the same thing. I watch it for the news. I don't watch it because he's put out a couple build videos that I'm like, nah, this dude don't know what he's talking about when it comes to build. Like, yo, this is a good piece. Or his weekly vendor. Like, that's how bad it's gotten where you can only do vendor videos a week of, okay, vendor, and then Casey. Because you can only say the same build. You can only say a build so many times where everybody's already running that build. Yep. It's to the point everybody knows your build consists of mask, gloves, knee pads, holster. And whatever you switch up between backpack and chest piece is your actual build. Yep. So yeah, you can have a 4-piece hardwire, or you can have a 4-piece system corruption, but that backpack, or you can have the Hunter's Fury, but that backpack and chest piece are going to be where the build lies. And the strongest things right now are Intimidate and Adrenaline Rush. So you can put Intimidate and Adrenaline Rush with everything else and say, oh, look at this build, it melts. You can put it with, Walker Harris, and because that does damage to armor and damage to health, I made a damage to armor build. Okay.
Slow down.
But yeah, you know what I mean? Like, okay. But it's to that point where now on a weekly basis, vendor. Now, it's been quiet all week on videos. It's a video here, video there, where they're just talking about 12.1 because that's the latest news. Like, I'm going to give you my feelings on 12.1 because there's nothing to talk about in 12.
Right.
It's a skill update. Like there's no new content. Like you said, those content creators are sitting there biting nails and they were like, oh yeah, we had to cancel that event. They were like, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, you motherfucker. Like now, like you said, the wheels start turning of, yo, what the hell am I gonna make videos about? So it's gonna come down to the seasons. It's gonna be, oh, I got this chest. They're gonna hurry up and get that holster as fast as possible.
Oh yeah.
What the holster does. They're gonna get this gun as fast as possible. Like, yo, this thing is awesome. And it'll be average. It'll be average just like everything else in the game because you're only allowed so much power. But like you said, the wheels are turning on. I have to make up this content somewhere. And you didn't give me the content. I'm a content creator that has no content. That's rough on a YouTuber. And like I said, I don't jump on YouTubers like most people do. Oh, because you're a content creator, you get this, you get that, you get this, you get that. No, I mean, they're doing this. Yes, they get paid, but they're doing this because it's an extra form of income. Yes, they like the game, so that's another reason they're doing it. But like you said, that content and that thing got canceled. Fuck me, you motherfucker. Because they know, every content creator knows this is end game. So now they got to start coming up. So what do they have to talk about now? You're starting to see more videos of when they get their hands on a PS5. talking about
when
PS5.
they get it. Oh, they're
Some
like
of them
giving
don't have it. You know what I mean?
their
Like
own,
some of them
like,
don't have it yet. But like Gaming
like
Daddy,
their plans.
Yeah, like four of his videos were just PlayStation 5. That's content for him. Like I can talk about it. I can put one video aside.
Yeah, that's why I'm in the rush, man.
Game. Yeah, like because it's content. It's like,
yeah,
look what you can do with
PS5.
this machine.
Yes.
EK1 Gaming had a video up of him building a computer. Like this has nothing to do with this. But it's something. I'm putting it out. It's content. Yeah. Like I gotta bring. When you get to that point where you trust this, and this is that real money, you got to do what you got to do, and sooner or later you start selling your soul.
Yeah.
So on that note,
yeah, man,
we'll have to see what happens.
Rest in peace, TD2.
Right. We'll see what happens, and hopefully something pops up, and we're all jumping into it and still getting into it together.
Hey, man, getting that Outriders.
Yeah. I gotta see what this Cyberpunk.
Oh, check out fucking Deathloop, dude.
Yeah,
and I'll check out Cyberpunk.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, man, I'm glad you fucking man. I'm so glad you filled in.
Oh, yeah, man, I wish I could have done it, man. Like this weekend was just crazy with Christmas
man,
and all that.
I don't give a fuck when it was. I'm just glad I was in the tight little spot here. Appreciate.
Yeah, I appreciate the invite, man. Anytime I can, jump in and help. I appreciate it.
I'll be gone for the rest of the week, so maybe I don't know, maybe we get some news. Something happens. If not, TD2 is just gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, put this whole desk area out of your mind, man. Go have a real good time in real life, man. That's what it's all about.
Hell
go have a ball. You're going to Vegas too? Go have a ball, man. You know what I mean? Like what happens in Vegas, let it stay in Vegas. Like let it be that bad. Like, yo, I had a ball. Just come back with a smile.
I got that much money, man. I can't get that much trouble.
I had a really good time. That's it. That's all just that smile, like shaking it. Yeah, I had a good time. But yeah, go enjoy yourself, man. Be safe. Be careful, man. When you come back, I'll still be floating around here, man. Ready to raid or do whatever we need to do.
Yeah, man. Appreciate the appearance. Great talk.
Yes, sir.
You got any ideas of what the title should be for the general talk? I want to do shoot the shit, but I mean, hey, can't have a cuss word in your title.
Yeah. Open world conversation. I don't know.
Dude.
Open world. That's what jumps into my mind.
You know, it's funny. You said the guy who started the podcast and doing this shit too.
Yeah.
You said his title had something with game chat, right?
Yeah. Game chat.
That was podcast. My fucking idea. Like,
I'm telling you, man, the whole format, man, was a week after yours came out, and then he just started hurrying.
I'm not saying he got it from because I didn't use it.
Definitely take a look, and you'll be look like, yo, this is truly our format, like to a T of what we decided to discuss. Because most of his discussion is Division 2. It's just with the Division 2 content creators, and it is the bigger guys.
Pulled a big fucking draw that. I mean, man, I got all the faith you're better than who'd he get first?
Epic Slayers.
Epic Slayer, you're
Rogue Gold. I think he's doing with Gamey Daddy. Like he's pushing. He's going to top.
Here's some love, baby.
Yeah, but I think he probably even asked nothing but Skills. But Skills was probably like, nah, I'm not doing that. Well, let me get to work, man.
Yep.
Close out some of this stuff, man.
Around.
When you heading out?
Early morning.
Early morning. All right. So yeah, if you're still floating around, man, like a half hour.
I'm gonna drop on the PlayStation this evening. Just no guarantee time. Just
right. Like when I feel like it.
Yeah, I'm not even throwing up if somebody wants to raid tonight. Sorry, man. I can't spend 3 hours. I got a little bit of time tonight. It's gonna be breakpoint. Help somebody.
Right.
Whereas in TD2, you can't help anybody unless you got 8 players. They gotta be good. Or you're gonna be sitting there for 3 fucking.
Oh my man!
Yep.
And then you got these dudes cussing these cats out. Like, yo, get your shit together.
Yeah, I can't have that shit. That was a little embarrassing.
All right, man. Yeah, my stuff's piling up though, man. I'll catch up with you soon though.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it.
All right,
easy, man.
Peace.